Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.
Oh, the given that I get plenty of these guys who ask me, for my resume services. That is actually the thing that is very frequent. My personal branding clients, $10,000 and above, I get like one a month or something, But these small customers, they are pretty frequent. The ones who want resume rebrand or interview coaching or job hunt strategy. So I'll give you the 5 most, ridiculous ones. Absolutely ridiculous. And this topic triggered yesterday when this guy, not yesterday, sorry, couple of days ago, he had contacted me first. Okay. So he went on the same usual rant, sob story. Don't have a job. I don't have money, this, that, all that. Okay. I want to use your services. Fine. I said, okay. So then now imagine the guy doesn't have a job for months. He has been struggling. And I told him, whenever you want to start, we can start. So he asked me how much time. And normally my resume is the work that I do takes time, because each and every resume or profile, I study it, I give it meaning, I do it properly. So I told him that it would take around 1 to 2 weeks, kind of focus. So he said, okay, then we'll start after, 7 days or so. So I don't know, out of curiosity, I asked him, okay, just to understand, why do you want to start after 7 days? So he said, because Eid is coming. I said, okay. And he's saying, I want to, it's festive celebration. I want to spend time with my family. People will come and this and that. So, I just scratched my head. I asked him again, okay, just to backtrack, to understand. You said you didn't have a job for months. He said, yes. I said, you told me that you're having financial problems. He said, yes. You tried asking so many people, nobody could help you. Yes. Okay. And so after all that, you don't have job, you don't have money, you have expenses, and you're afraid you're going to be sent back to your country, to Pakistan or whatever. And the first thing on your mind is religious festival, is holiday, is fun, is enjoying party. He's saying, yeah, law, money is not everything. Spending time with family, it's once a year where we get to pray to Allah. You're an atheist, you don't understand. But, we have to enjoy these moments together. I don't know, maybe because I'm an atheist or whatever. But to understand, see, here's a simple thing. You don't have a job. You don't have money. You don't have, decent savings. You have to support your wife and kids. You yourself told me that nobody is helping you. And your first priority should be to earn money, to look after your family. Your first priority should be work, should be to earn. That should be your first priority. It's nothing got to do with atheism. It's common sense. You have to earn money to look after your family. And instead of having that as your priority, your first priority is to have celebration, invite people, go to a people's house. I don't know. I really felt something was seriously wrong with this guy. I just kept quiet. I said, okay, whatever, take your time. And then he gets back to me again, Loy, market this, that, sob story. I said, oh, I understand. When you're ready, we start. Yeah, this, that, whatever even. And then yesterday, like I told you yesterday, he sent me a message again, Loy, just enjoying these moments. And after that, we'll start. What the fuck, man? It's what enjoy? For me, if I don't have money, if I'm not earning, I'm not going to think of party. I'm not going to think of going to people's house and enjoying and calling people. Even if, okay, you believe in God, even God has told you, first you earn, earn your daily bread, look after your family, then celebrate. And celebration, if you really want to celebrate, just a simple meal, eat a simple meal together, not the whole day. My resume work is divided into bits and pieces. You do 1 hour slot of, brainstorming and getting your CV together. 1 hour in 24 hours. And you can't dedicate 1 hour. So that clearly shows why he lost his job. So this is like number 5. At number 4, this one is stupid. This is before the COVID crisis. I remember this client. This female, she was working as a creative director or something. Good position. This is before COVID, before the recession. And she got terminated. I think primarily because of her ego, because she sounded very egoistic, You could make out with the way she was chatting. I am this, I am that, blah, 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 me. This company is going to get fucked. They left me, they'll regret it. It's like, okay, whatever. So, premium client. So, told her what is my charges. She didn't mind. And then she gives me a surprise. She tells me, Loy, I've decided to work on the strategy for my job change, career change. I want to make something out of my life. I'm fed up. I'm reaching my 40s. So what does she do? We decide to start the work. She had given me a confirmation date. Those days I used to take confirmation dates and slot and all that. Now I don't do that because people obviously change their mind or change of plans. So when you have the cash ready, that time only I begin. So we had confirmed the slot. And on that given day, when I sent her a message, I said, we'll start the session. They say, oh, Loy, listen, slight change of plans. So I was like, okay, what is the change of plan? So then she tells me, Loy, I've decided because I need to be 100% for my work, 100% ready for this project, 100% completely into it. So I've decided to go for a holiday. I was like, what? Yeah, Loy, I need to refresh, recharge, rejuvenate myself, my senses, so that I'm 100% ready to start my career path. So I was like, okay. And she had booked a holiday for, I think, 2 weeks or something, Caribbean or Maldives or some shit like that, some package. I don't understand for the life of me, how the fuck does going for a holiday help you in your career? What? I don't know. I can't wrap my head. If you have enough and more money and you feel you're indispensable, fine. I never heard from her after that. But for me, it's stupid. Like, what the fuck are you talking about going on a holiday? What relaxation you need? What fucking relaxation you need? You should be focused. You should be driven. You should be, fuck, I lost my job. I need to get a fucking job. These first world problems, like right now in the COVID crisis, people are sitting in their house. Some people have a TV. Some people have a smartphone. They have a laptop. Some have swimming pool. Some have a mansion. And they're complaining, oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so this. That Wonder Woman female. Can't get her name. Imagine this, no, whatever the fuck, he shut the fuck up. What the fuck, yeah. Clapping hands and clapping utensils, lighting candles. Pay some fucking money, man. That is what will help people. Don't fucking clap and all this shit. Okay, so that was it. Then at number 3, I think this one is a classic one. Huh? This one is classic. This person lost the job. Guy, Indian guy, South Indian. This is before the COVID crisis. He lost his job and desperate, wants to start. So fine, whatever, we agree. Not a high position. Okay. He tells me he doesn't have money. I say, okay. Those days I used to fall for all that bullshit. So I said, fine, I'll give you a discount. Okay. Finally, on the day, appointment, whatever, we are about to start. And then he tells me, Loy, I have good news for you. I was like, okay, you got a job? No, I didn't get a job. And I said, what is the good news? I've decided to get married. I was like, you decided what? I've decided to get married, Loy. What? Wait. I told him I didn't understand. You came to me for a job thing. What is this marriage got to do? No, Loy, I've decided after I get married, then I'll start my job hunt. And then on top of that, when I told him that he didn't have money, that's what he claimed. He said, yeah, my father and mother took a bank loan. I have taken a bank loan. My wife, to share the burden, she has taken a bank loan. So everybody took a fucking bank loan. They called, he was very excited. He was telling me, Roy, we have invited 500 people. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. It'll be a lovely memory. I want to give this gift to my parents. I don't know what the fuck gift it was. And blah, blah, blah. Went on. That time I was just starting my practice. So if it was today, I would have given him left, right and center. So I just kept quiet. I said, okay. Yeah, whatever. So he went to get married. And I think after that he did get a job when he came back. And then he lost his job again. And then after that he got put into jail. Because he had taken a bank loan. He was unable to pay. He maxed out on his credit cards. I never heard from him ever since. Then at number 2. Oh, this one is a classic. At number 2, the worst kind of idiots on this planet is these chaps who, they lose their jobs. So what they do is, they're still there. They lose their jobs. They get in touch with me. Loy, I want to change my job. I need a new job. Can you help me? So I tell them I provide a service. Yeah, okay. But what will you do? I tell them, what will I do? I'll change your resume. Okay, what exactly will change? I said, what do you mean, what exactly? So they ask me, okay, you'll change work experience, okay. You'll change the layout, okay. And then they don't stop. They say, okay, in work experience, what exactly will change? Okay, and give me an example. Then layout, what kind of layout you'll put? Like this, that. Can you show me some examples? Then can you show me a website where you have, where this is shown? And then he said, give me an example. Change this sentence and show me. I don't know. Do they assume that I'm a fucking idiot? And then you get, when they know all that is not working, it doesn't work with me, man. Then, okay, Loy, can you give me some websites which you recommend? Can you tell me how did you learn? Where did you refer? Fucking hell. It's like these guys don't have a job for months. Months, huh? But they still want to bargain for peanuts. They still want to Google search. They still want to try everything. It has taken me 20 plus years to be good at this craft. So you want to do it in a few days or a few hours or a few weeks. What took me 20 years, you're going to do in a few days. Fine, all the best. I tell them Google resume builders. They say, oh, is it this specifically? Yeah, exactly. That's what. Fuck. And the last and the climax, the biggest fucking idiot, biggest one. This one is legendary. They tell me they have lost their job, they lost everything, they are in problem, they need help, blah, 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 all the regular bullshit story. And then when I tell them, okay, fine, this is what you need to do. When do we start? He says, he gives me the date, doesn't have money, doesn't have this, doesn't have that. Okay. He has been an employee his whole life. And then he tells me, on the due date, okay, are we ready to start? Yeah, Lord, I've decided. What have you decided? Well, I've decided not to go ahead with the service. Okay, I understand. I've decided to start my own business. So all his life, he was an employee. All his life, he was stuck in the corporate, this thing. All his life, he was earning a salary X. He failed in the corporate world. He failed in his job. He failed in networking, failed in selling himself, failed in all these things. But now, after all these years, he's planning to put all his savings, take loans or whatever, risk it all for a business. And for that business, see, on an average for any business, at least minimum 200,000. 200,000 dirhams goes over the period of 1 year. Okay? That is the most cheapest 200,000 bucks. Okay? So people are ready to gamble and lose that instead of getting a job. Man, getting a job is tough enough. Positioning, as I said, starting a business is 100 times more. I don't know what gives these guys this impression that they're going to succeed in business. You know, almost like you could say 90%, 90% of all the business owners who start their business in 2 years, they fail. 2 years, they run out of cash or customers, or they realize, shit, it's a mistake. Then, suppose there are only 10 people left. In the next 5 years, all the 9 or all the 8 will eventually shut down. And by shut down, it doesn't mean like break even. You lose all your money. Okay? And then after 10 years, even those 2 are non-existent. When do you guys realize that? You know, setting up a business is not easy, man. It's so fucking hard. It's not about getting customers. I'll tell you, the biggest challenge of running a business is not the customers. It's not selling. It is hiring talent, retaining them, because you're managing other people. The second part is negotiating those deals, and forget the negotiation of the deal, getting the cash. Because in majority of the cases, they give you PDCs. I'm talking in the Middle East. They'll give you the the check, but they'll never honor it. And last, if not the least, is the market conditions for which you are dependent on. Yes, if you do hit it big, you earn big. But the chances of you hitting big is slim to nothing, because you're competing with other key players. Man. What the fuck is wrong with you people here? When the fuck will you understand? And then it's not uncommon to get message from business people. See, I know my own friend. I'll just call him Selva. 33 years. He was running a mobile shop. 33 years. I know him. We have been close friends. Close friends in the sense, a good relationship. As to buy the mobile phone. I remember the Nokia communicator, Alcatel, all that I bought from him. You know, imagine Nokia communicator days. This guy lost everything and he ended up in a $500,000 minus balance. $500,000. You know? And you might say, oh, $500,000 is nothing for a man who made business. $500,000 after losing all his savings. Losing his money, losing his savings. His losses were in much more than that. His losses were millions. But he ended up with minus $500,000 after paying everyone. And now he was relegated to earning a small salary. It's going to take him the rest of his 10 years to pay it off, and he goes back to India penniless. So, guys, what I'm trying to make you understand is, see, this party and this religious festivals and enjoyment, there is a time and place for this. Not when you're going through financial problems, not when you're going through difficulties, not when you're going through problems. You shouldn't be talking of enjoyment and fun and, let's go for a party and let's call them to eat food and I go. Eating food is 1 hour. Eat fast and go back to work. See, you see my videos. Every day I put out a video. It's work. I don't know why people don't understand. I don't know where do they lose their common sense. So anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you. You let me know your thoughts. Out of these 5, which was the most idiotic or stupid? Was it the female? No, was it the guy who wanted to celebrate with his family? Eid, yay! Job later, Eid first. Was it this female who wanted to go on a holiday? Was this idiot who wanted to get married? Is it those people who believe they can research google.com and 20 years expertise? Or is it these geniuses who believe I'll be the next big businessman? Success story, Yusuf Ali. I'll be B.R. Shetty. I'll be Jeff Bezos. What the fuck? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. This is me ending another wonderful rant. Take care.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you were left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Macedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Macedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Macedo. www.loymacedo.com. Who is loymacedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.